Hello folks, but it's about time I made you a fishing video. I've done a little bit of fishing lately, not a lot. A bit on the kennet, not very good. And had 3 nice carp out the canal during the week, but I didn't film that. I had my camera and I caught one first cast, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to get another one, so I'm not going to bother getting the camera out. Then I caught another one, and then I caught another one. So I wish I had got the camera out. There you go. I'm on Johnson's Lake, Godalming Angling Society, and don't know how long I've been here, hour and a half. Caught carp, about a 14-pound first chuck. So he's just gone back. Really good fight. Probably took me 20 minutes or so to get him in on the Tench rods. I'm ostensibly fishing for Tench today, where there was an awful lot of carp activity in this little bay here earlier. I just think there was 40 fish in front of me. Yes, I'm feeder fishing for Tench, and I've caught a carp. I don't know what the time is. It's about lunchtime actually. I'm quite hungry. And I'll probably stay down here till it's dark, I would guess. I've got 2 rods out, probably not super far, 30 yards out. There's a kind of little corner, a little bay here, and there's just been loads of fish bubbling and cruising around on the top. I don't know if they're all carp or whether there's some tench bubbling down there. But it looks promising. The wind's kind of blowing in here. The cloud covers. It's been quite bright this morning, but the clouds just kind of thickening up now. Still a bit of blue sky, but it's looking perfect for tench fishing. I've got a banjo feeder on rod. I'm probably going to change that over. And then on the other rod I've got a pellet feeder. I think I'm going to change them both to pellet feeders. Very short hook lengths. Oh, carp, getting a bit mental there. Very short hook lengths, fishing worm at the moment. I've got worm, corn, pellets, maggot. I kind of feel my way in a little bit. I don't really know what to do. I don't want to smash a load of bait out there and kind of scare everything off. Although, if just fishing the feeder doesn't start producing bites after a couple of hours, then I think I'll just go all out and spot a load of bait out there. I mean, the carp, I'm not really fussed about catching them, so I don't really care if I scare them off with a spot. I'd rather catch a few tench, maybe a crucian or 2. There's big crucians in here. Alright, I'm going to have something to eat, then I'll turn the camera back on. Oh, I've got a fish on. I don't know what it is. It's probably a tench. Doesn't feel mega heavy. Chucked a carp angler in the car park and he hadn't caught nothing. I guess he was in the wrong spot. Seems like he's found a bit of a weed bed there. Or a snag. Oh no, went out again. It's got to be a tench, isn't it? Good. Line. Not sure he knew he was hooked. Looks half decent as well. 5-pounder. That's a really quite It's a classy looking specimen, that is. Hey, beautiful fish. Right, I'll quickly put her back. Try and catch some more. There we go. Lovely. Right, let's get rid of that. Now the sound will be on this because I've just had to pull out the mic. Another little tench. Look at that little baba. It's number 3. I caught another one about this big not so long ago. Put him back. She fed a little line in close as well, actually. So I might go and get the float rod out of the car. Wait and see. That's basically the rig. It's a little pellet feeder. Hair rigged worm, size 10, barbless. I was using like a banjo feeder, but I'd hoped the banjo feeders would, because of their shape, sort of come up off the bottom really quickly and get over the weed, but they don't. They just act like a bloody rake. So put one of these things on both rods now, because they do come up pretty quickly. There is a bit of weed on the bottom. It's not nothing to write home about really, but it's just a bit annoying having to pull it off the line. I'm not clipping up or anything like that. You have to be too technical fishing for tench like this. Having a bit of feed spread out is alright. The fish can wander about and not get caught. I always think if you fish on a dime, you're asking for the fish to be spooked. I much prefer to kind of have a rough area. If I can spread everything out over 15 or 20 feet. Camera's not even looking at me. Yeah, you can spread everything out over 20 or whatever feet. I think it gives the fish a chance to just move off and have a bit of a feed and not get spooked by the line or other fish being caught, you know. Whereas if you're super duper accurate with everything, I think the fish could start to associate that area with danger and move off. Plus I'm a bit of a lazy fucker as well. But you know, you can't clip up if there's carp around on light line, and doing wraps, just can't be bothered. Yeah, the battery I've got is buggered as well, so just have to use the camera mic and hope that it's alright. I've got 3 guys fishing over there. And it just seems to be constantly spotting for like the last hour. So I'm thinking I'm not going to do that. I don't know what they're fishing for. They've literally been spotting baiting for an hour. I dare say it might work, but I haven't really got the time to do that. I think I'll just rely on the feeders for the time being. I'm just casting out towards that point there. Probably around, I don't know, 25-30 metres, something like that. Certainly plenty of fish bubbling around there earlier. And it's a little tree-lined bay, but it's quite nice. Ooh! Look at my neck. You'll copy me now, matey. I must be stuck into a nest of these little blighters. It's 3 in a row now. I must admit, I don't care how big a tench is, or small. I love every single one of them. It's just as nice to catch a little one like that than it is a proper specimen. You know, it just means we've got a few to catch in a couple of years' time. That's what I reckon. Oh, I thought that felt a bit different. Nice rudd. Probably about a pound, I would think. Didn't know those were in here. Already another lovely little rudd. Not quite a pound, I wouldn't have thought. 12 ounces. But, nice surprise. That definitely slowed up a bit, but I had a bite, lost the fish, cast straight back out there and caught that. There's a few bubbles coming up out there. Oh, it's interesting to find out how many of these rudd are in here, because it could be quite a nice little day fishing the waggler. Another cracker of a tench there. It's probably a good 5.5, I'd say. Right, let's pop that back in. Got a fish on. Strange, they know this place. Every single one I've hooked has bolted off round to the bloody right of me where the weeds are, and straight under my other rod. I think I'm going to call this the last fish of the day. Presuming I get it in, of course. The thing about the weed in this lake is it's not too thick and it uproots quite easily, so basically if they go in it, you just put a steady bit of pressure on them and they so far have tended to come out. Actually when they get weeded up they whoa! Fucking hell. Bit lively then. When they get weeded up they tend to normally come in quite docile. This one's not. This one's kicking pretty hard. Of course, as soon as you get them in the landing net they go absolutely mental. It's been a good day. This will be tench number 12. Got that carp earlier. A couple of nice rudd. So, all in all, it's been a really nice day's fishing. Quite a big old bugger, this one. Feels quite heavy. Fighting this one. A lot of them have come in fairly readily. Nice fish. We ain't done yet. Boy, in the bag. There we go. Don't think it's the biggest one I've caught today, but not bad. That'll do to end the day, I think. Off you go. Yeah, it's been nice today. I think I'll end it on that note. I apologise for the filming being absolutely rubbish. It's kind of a cramped swim and I don't know, I was sort of concentrating more on the fishing today than anything else. Especially after my mic batteries run out. But I I shall endeavour to make some more videos, because I haven't done any lately. And I'll see you next time.